Hi, welcome to the channel. This is a very quick video on how to program non-sequential waypoints in the Harrier, but more importantly, how to erase them, because there's not a lot of information out there. The answer is, like a lot of this stuff, it's in the manual, so read the manual. Okay, so let's have a quick look at how we program non-sequential waypoints in the Harrier. Why would we need to do this? Well, we wouldn't necessarily maybe want to fly the route, the waypoints in sequence as as programmed, and we might not want to flick through the cycle through the waypoints to pick up another the waypoint that we want to go to. Or you may have an offset. So, for example, a waypoint might be at a specific location where there's a series of targets, and you then can do offsets from that waypoint to individual targets. So then, for instance, a multiple aircraft can be signed, different targets based on an offset. So that's how you would use this. Right. So let's have a look how let's program a non-sequential route. So first off, you can see here we've got waypoint 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got a series of waypoints. We're actually on a Red Squadron's training server at the moment. So these are just waypoints that just happen to be in the route for this aircraft. Okay, so we don't want to go for instance 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just say, okay, we want to go straight. We want to go straight to 2. So let's go back then. So we'll just put that back there. First thing we need to do, we just had a little bump there, and that was from a B1 landing. So we'll just press data, and then down in the bottom left here, just press data. Top right, we want NSEQ. Press that, and then we've then got our ODU and our scratch pad to enter the information. So the first waypoint that we want to assign to our NSEQ route will be waypoint 2, and it's an ingress. So we want to go in, then we want to go out. So you can see here that ingress is selected at the top. We need to go into programming mode here on the ODU. Press program. Then we just input our waypoints. So we don't want to go to 1. We want to go to 2 first. So we'll go 2 on the scratch pad. Enter. 3. Enter. 4. Enter. So that's 4. So we've got 2, 3, 4. Now we want to egress basically back to waypoint 1, and every time you make a selection, the map will change to highlight the waypoint that you've selected. So we'll unpause, unselect program, go to egress, hit program again. You can click this one here, but I found it. I like to go this way. So I think that's the way it really sort of programmed at the moment to work. But if you know different, leave some comments. Right, so we got egress selected. So we want to just go back to waypoint 1. So we'll go on the scratch pad, 1, enter. Right, that's our route done now. So we can remove that from data. Now at the top right of the MFD, you can see it's boxed now route, because we've got another route available to us. So we can press that. And you can see up the top on the ODU, it says NSEQ. So we can press that. This now is our non-sequential routing. All right. So if I just zoom this in for a sec, best I can, because it's not ideal. You can see basically we're going straight to waypoint 2, then waypoint 3, then waypoint 4, and we told it then to go back to waypoint 1. So that's our routing. Great, that's perfect. But how do we change this? How do we edit? Because we've made a mistake. How do we edit it? You can't. The only thing you can do is erase it. All right, and then you'll have to reprogram it. So how do we erase it? Okay, dead easy. One of the prerequisites for this is you must have this box up here in the top right, okay, which says route here, and it's got, you would be on NSEQ, for example. It must be unticked. Okay, so you untick that fella. Then we go back down to data. go back into NSEQ, untick our programming function, and then it makes reset available. At the moment it's set on egress, so we're just going to press reset because we're going to reset these fellas. Then we're going to go on to ingress, reset those. Then we're going to come out of data, click on our route, NSEQ's gone. Then we can just reprogram our non-sequential routing, from scratch again. That's how you do it at the time of December 2023. Hope you found that useful. Cheers. Safe flying.